Hi guys!
Hey everyone!
Welcome to Make 2 in the next season of our Sims 4 Let's Play series starring the Eden-Cho family. Let's do a super quick recap of where things stand with our little Sims, and by super quick we mean super quick.
We started off the whole series with recently widowed mother Maya Eden and her teenage kids Jamie and Bon, who are boy-girl twins. Maya's mother Shelley was also living with them because Maya's husband and the twins' father Sam Eden had just passed away, from too much happiness of all things.
Everyone in the family grieved for Sam in different ways, but it seemed to hit Bon especially hard because she became a total loner. Meanwhile, her brother Jamie took after their dad and is a totally cheerful guy who just wants to be a friend to the world.
Things took a weird turn for the family when they discovered through some cosmic glitch, also known as a glitch in the game, they all had clones of themselves running around town. Shelley's clone in fact showed up in front of their house, and one thing led to another, and suddenly clone Shelley was living with them.
Real Shelley loves her daughter and her grandkids, but she comes from a super wealthy background and can be a bit of a snob. Clone Shelley is, well, a little different. Not just compared to real Shelley, but compared to everyone. Yeah, she's kinda quirky and out there, but she's got a really warm heart.
Maya had always loved art, so in the end she decided to use some money left to her by Sam to open an art gallery and help other artists get their work recognized.
One day, she happened to go to the doctor's office to get checked out and met handsome, single Dr. Eden-Cho. Maya wasn't even looking for romance, but these two hit it off and love just ran away with them.
Dylan made sure to become friends with Bon and Jamie since he knew they might be sensitive about their mother dating. Luckily, he's a great guy, so eventually everyone got along. And of course, Shelley approved because, hello, doctor.
Maya and Dylan got married and everyone moved into a gorgeous new house. Then Maya and Dylan got pregnant. Well, Maya got pregnant. And we got to meet Bon and Jamie's new little sister, Olivia. She's so cute.
Bon and Jamie had some romantic adventures as well. Bon started dating her friend Matt, who was created for us by one of our viewers. They got pretty serious pretty quickly, and Jamie started dating a classmate named Abigail, although they both liked to keep things pretty chill.
Clone Shelley, meanwhile, got kidnapped after a little misunderstanding with the neighbors and a dollhouse. You'll have to check our other series with the Neeson twins to find out what happened to her.
The twins graduated from high school, and then they were off to university. They and Matt and Abigail lived with 4 other people in a house next to campus, and their roommates were Friendly Charlie, who I like to call Mutton Chops, Kooky Mabel, who I like to call Pinkie Pie, Neat Freak Nadine, and also Athletic Jonas, who seemed to really like Bon.
Meanwhile, Maya and Dylan got abducted by aliens. This is because one of us was not careful enough with the game and, well, long story short, this time both of them got pregnant. That's right, a dual alien pregnancy for both husband and wife. So now Bon, Jamie, and Olivia have 2 new siblings, Celine and Simone. Like Olivia, they are so cute.
And since they age at a faster rate than humans, Olivia really appreciated having sisters her own age since Bon and Jamie had left for university. Now all 3 girls are teenagers, and Dylan is totally outnumbered by all the women in the house.
Bon was inspired by her alien half-siblings to become a scientist and explore space. She eventually made her way to the homeworld of their alien parents, who we've still never met, and actually ran into her sisters there.
The scientist's career had been a little rocky for Bon. They say that with great power comes great responsibility, and let's just say she's still young and she's definitely not perfect. And this kind of thing often happens when people go through new experiences and changes, or when people have prejudices against aliens. But eventually, she and Matt grew apart. They had a super messy breakup, and still had to live together, ouch. And also, did we mention that Jonas really likes Bon?
Awkward. Jamie, meanwhile, took a strong interest in cooking, inspired by his stepfather Dylan's love of cooking as a hobby, and he's been working in restaurants with a dream of one day opening his own place.
He and Abigail did well keeping things chill, because they're still together, and upon graduation Jamie decided to kick things up a notch and ask Abigail to get an apartment together in the city. She happily agreed.
And to make things even more fun, Bon decided to take the apartment across the hall from them, so that's where we are at the start of Season 3. Yay!